Good morning, dear parents. We are extremely honored to have you here.
Great philosopher Plato very rightly said, and I quote, "The purpose is not to fill an empty vessel, but to turn the eye of the soul towards light." Unquote.
I look around and I'm in awe with the full house we have today.
Such eminent personalities, dignitaries of such versatile demeanor, some familiar faces and many new ones. With the spring in my step,
Smile on my face
joy in my heart,
and a few jitters in my speech. I, Ekansh Gupta,
and I, Jaskaran Juneja, extend a hearty welcome to you all to our annual day,
UNTAKA, a wishful journey.
Yeah. We are extremely honored to welcome our chief guest, a lady of immense courage and bravery. She is the first woman IPS officer in the country.
She remained in service for 35 years before taking voluntary retirement in 2007 as Director General, Bureau of Police Research and Development.
In 2003, she became the first Indian and first woman to be appointed head of the United Nations Police and police advisor in the United Nations Department of Police.
Ma'am has been instrumental in bringing change in society through her various initiatives.
The Navjyoti Police Foundation was founded by Dr. Bedi and her colleagues, which was renamed to Navjyoti Foundation in 2007. Over the next 25 years, it provided residential treatment to nearly 20,000 drugs and alcohol addicts. It also started crime prevention programs such as education of street children and slum kids.
She was the 24th Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry from 28th May 2016 to 16 February 2021. A social activist who is commanding and inspiring.
She truly believes in equality and justice,
A true icon of heroism.
who took the challenges of life with great determination and valor.
She believes that education is a tool by which you can change anything around you.
She was awarded the FICCI Award of Excellence, Cadet Officer Award, and many more.
So join us in welcoming Dr. Kiran Bedi. It is our privilege and honor to have a person amidst us who has contributed immensely to the educational, industrial, social development and welfare of our nation.
He is a passionate advocate of the right to good education. We would like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, Vice Chairman Bharti Enterprises, one of India's leading business groups with interests in telecom services, digital infrastructure and devices, space communications, financial services, processed foods, real estate, and hospitality.
He is the chairman of Del Monte Foods and Bharti AXA Life Insurance. He is a non-executive director, Bharti Airtel, and managing director, Bharti Land Limited.
Sir is also the chairman of the Bharti Foundation, the group's philanthropic arm. This year, Bharti Foundation has touched the lives of 3.4 lakh students across 14 states through its Satya Bharti School program and Quality Support program.
So, served as the president of the CII for the year 2018 to 2019. He is also a member of the India-UK CEO Forum, CII Australia-India Business Champions, India-Japan Business Leaders Forum, and the India-Pakistan Joint Business Forum.
He is a member of the Board of Indian School of Business, ISB, Chairman of Mohali Campus Advisory Board of ISB, and Chairman of the Advisory Council of the Bharati Institute of Public Policy at ISB Mohali.
He is also a member of the Board of Trustees and the governing member body at Plaksha University. Sir is the co-chairman of the Advisory Board of Bharati School of Telecommunication, Technology and Management at IIT Delhi.
May I request our executive principal to present a token of respect to Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal. Please join us in welcoming sir with a huge round of applause.
It is rightly said, parents are the world for their children. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all the parents who have always supported us in spreading the light of knowledge.
You all have yearned for this day as much as we have. We thank you for your gracious presence.
I also extend a hearty welcome to our executive principal, Ms. Niti Bhalaseni, senior leadership team, teachers, parents, and my dear fellow students.
How phenomenal is this day? We all will experience as the day unfolds.
It's an honor itself to host this charming and beautiful audience today. Before we commence the event, I request all of you to turn off your mobile phones or switch to flight mode, as they may interfere with the audio frequency.
Mother and motherland are greater than heaven.
So to show devotion towards our nation, I request all of you to please rise for the national anthem.
Acts as a guide, keeping us from stumbling in the dark. Light destroys darkness. In the same way, knowledge destroys ignorance. Let's begin this day with a traditional lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. I would like to invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Kiran Bedi, Chairman Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, to light the ceremonial lamp. I request Executive Principal Ms. Niti Bhalaseni to accompany them forward to light the ceremonial lamp. The Shiv Strotam is a Sanskrit hymn that is dedicated to the Hindu deity Shiva. These are the verses which Ravan sang in the praises of Lord Shiva. That they came to be known as the Shiv Tanda Stotra. So brace yourself for a high octane dose of entertainment as our students perform on the verses of Shiv Strotam.
जिसके भीतर बसा शिवा
जलप्रवाहपावितस्थले कलेवलम्ब्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकाटवट्टमट्टमट्टमन्निनादवट्टमर्वयं चकारचण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव 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 जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गलस्फुरत्प्रणामणि प्रभाकदम्बकुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्त सिन्धुरस्फुरत्वगुत्तरीयमे दुरे मनोविनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूतभर्तरि ॐ नमः शिवाय सदा शिवं भजाम्यहं सदा शिवं भजाम्यहम् ॐ नमः शिवाय सहस्रलोचन प्रभृत्य शेषलेखशेखर प्रसून धूलिधोरणी विधूसराग्रिपीठभूभुजङ्गराजमालया निबद्धजाटजूटक श्रीचिराय जायतां चकोरबन्धुशेखर नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Obtain dose of entertainment. Can we have a huge round of applause? One tree can start a forest. One word can frame a goal. One sentence can wipe out darkness. These words are absolutely apt for our esteemed principal, Miss Neeti Bhala Saini. We would request you, ma'am, to kindly come up and give your speech.
Of our annual day, UNTAKA, a wishful journey. We should live in today, ensure we make it into a better world each day. We are honored to have you with us, ma'am, today in the school. Ma'am, you've been an inspiration for millions and have changed lives always. Good morning to all the esteemed guests of the day, dear parents, students, and my colleagues. It is an absolute honor for me to welcome you all to the first big event of the school after a hiatus of 2 years. 2 long years, yes. Annual presentation is about a lot of things. But most importantly, it is about students who come forward, share their journey of their learning throughout the year, and share the skills acquired by them. Through the past couple of weeks, an important skill, a life skill, has been developed by all the students. That is perseverance. How you keep working hard, keep practicing, and keep making it better. Students are most adaptive, and they have an innate ability to adapt to the environment, absorb what is provided, and implement the learning in new situations. At our school, we do ensure that students are given numerous opportunities to express their learning through a wide range of medium. Our endeavor has always been to impart quality education to all students, and we try and sow the seeds for tomorrow, for these learners of today, our leaders and keepers of tomorrow. We're grateful to our management and our chairman, Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, for empowering and encouraging us to take the school forward to newer heights. I would like to share some of the significant developments that have taken place in the school in the past couple of months. We underwent the process of transition in April with Bharti coming in and our new management. We have accomplished a lot of feats in the past few months. The school is now, I must share this with all our parents and guests, the school is now officially recognized as Satya School by the State Elementary Department, Education Department, CBSE and the RBI. Soon we will embed the new name in all our promotional activities and the displays as the new session approaches. The management undertook a lot of tasks during the summers to ensure that the school continues to be a safe space for students, from raising some of the things that we've been able to accomplish are raising the height of the railing, in the corridors, installing grills on the window, um, taking the height of the boundary wall higher up, just to name a few of them. Also expanding the classroom sizes in the early years. The school continues to go through a lot of structural changes. Currently, a lot of you would have seen that the ramp is underway, and there will be more developments and changes in the school. And I know that Sir will be sharing a lot more about it in just a few minutes. Though there have been delays in receiving our swimming pool license, but the early years parents do know that we have started swimming sessions as of 2 weeks ago, and next week onwards we are resuming swimming lessons for all our students from grades 1 to 11 during the school hours. And since it's an all-weather pool, we can hope to enjoy it for a longer term in duration. We've also initiated the after-school sports program, and we received very good response for badminton especially. So we have a special coach who takes in after school twice a week for badminton lessons. And I have been sharing some of these updates through our coffee meetings, through the newsletter that I've been sharing with parents. Well, school is a dynamic place and always buzzing with activity. We've had numerous career sessions for our senior students, guiding them on their journey, future journey. We continue to do experiential and inquiry-based learning all through our classes. There are field trips, guest speakers. Some of our parents have been very gracious to come forward as guest speakers into the school. Some of the grades have also had their special assemblies, exhibitions, and for the parents, and while the others will have them in the coming months. We also believe in holistic development of students and lay a lot of emphasis on physical fitness, and we encourage them to participate in different sports. Some of our students have been bringing in accolades in skating, taekwondo, and gymnastics, and believe me, they've been working very hard to achieve those. As we move forward towards the last quarter of the year, the focus does shift from a lot of activities, especially in the senior middle school, towards more academic oriented. So we will be resuming our booster classes for 10th and 12th grade students. We'll also have remedial sessions for the students who require them in academic levels to improve their academic levels. Beyond academic and school lies another world, and where children learn immensely once again. In the last month, we had our middle and senior school students go on an adventure trip to Ranthambore. We have planned some trips for the primary section as well in the coming months. As a school is a community of learners, and it's not just the students, the faculty, and the parents. We all learn together. We continue to work together for the growth of students. Hence, we make sure that we are doing a lot of sessions, parent sessions for the parent community, to make sure what we are doing in school and how we do the pedagogy, they are aware of the ways that we deal with students and how we teach them in school. We truly believe in co-constructing learning process of the students who are with us by involving these parents. I would like to end my words with a quote by Henry Ford that brings us all together. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success, and we are on our journey to success. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am, for always encouraging us and acknowledging our efforts, and also for sharing the accomplishments of our school.
A good mentor can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill love for learning.
We have amongst us a reverend and distinguished personality who has worked in numerous capacities for the upliftment of society.
Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, the chairman of our institution, to kindly come up and address the gathering.
Very good morning to all. First of all, Niti, let me compliment you and your team and the students for the theme of the annual day, UNTAKA. And no better way to start the Wishful journey with a person like Dr. Kiran Bedi amongst us. So first of all, let me tell each one of you that when I called her, she said yes. Time limit has to be mine, date of convenience has to be mine, and I will give you exactly 45 minutes. So that shows the person she is. goes by the minutes and seconds back to back every day, and I think that's what keeps her going. But I must say, Kiran, you broke the glass ceiling. India's first and the highest ranking female police officer. India's first IG presence, Tehar. I think at that time probably the glass ceiling word was also not invented, if I may say, the breaking the glass ceiling. And you have always been achieving distinctions, whether it was sports, whether it was your job, or as the Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. You also make sure that you keep everyone on their feet, whether you are heading a foundation, whether you were in services, and I know what you did in Puducherry. I think all of us kept reading that. But what I'm trying to say here is that today, when we hear Kiran, it's going to be not only inspiring for the students or the teachers, but each one of you who are present this morning. And I also know the reforms which you brought in at Tehar. I remember sharing wonderful inputs which I took from you. And that also helped me in pushing my mind to do things beyond business, if I may say so. And one of that was the vocational training which this country needs the most. Today when we see young boys and girls coming out of universities and colleges, 29% are only employable. And most of the time when industry hire them, we have to retrain because they don't know what is required from the industry. But I'm sure, I think this is a wishful journey which actually started April 1 when Bharti took over GEMS. And Nidhi, I will encourage you to take a dipstick every 3 months on this wishful journey. Because what I want to see is, in the next 24 months, the day we go Satya on April 1, this wishful journey needs to be fun-filled, fulfilling, not only for the teachers and the staff, but the students, the parents, all the stakeholders. And I thought I'll give you the target at the end, but let me just say, in the next 24 months, Satya School need to be amongst the top 5 schools in the vicinity, in the region. So that's the target we are making. I may have interacted with some of you during my past interactions, but today we have a larger audience. Neeti did mention that we've got the permissions for the change name, the ownership name. All that has happened, and I think the last 1 or 2 approvals should come very soon. But clearly I didn't want to change the name in between midstream. So the next academic session, you will see the entire school change to Satya, with the branded identity, with the logo, with a new vision to inspire students to become transformative leaders who will bring about positive and progressive change in society. I think I'm a very, very strong votary of just education does not make a man or a woman for that matter. And unfortunately, in the last 2 decades which I have been observing, we have just stopped giving huge values and value system to our kids. The parents, the schools, the teachers, the society, everyone is failed. And I can assure you, Satya School will be a school with a difference, not just education. We will inculcate and put deep into the mind and soul of each child of ours a huge value system, values which they would live by all through their lives and probably pass it on to their next generations. Education without values has no meaning. You can earn higher salaries, but it doesn't give you satisfaction. And therefore, I think it's equally important for Neeti and her team to ensure that we look at holistic, all-around development of each Satya. And I'm naming the children 1st April, they'll be known as Satyas. And this word itself, I think, has a huge value system. And this all will not be able to achieve without the help of each one of us. Unfortunately, the parents have abrogated their responsibility. They believe we've admitted our child in a good school, we drop them in the morning, we get them picked up in the afternoon, and that's the end of it. Sorry, that will not be, that will be no more acceptable. Because I believe when we are spending so much time in school to ensure that your child is getting the best of education, the best of training, co-curricular activities, sports, it is equally your responsibility to ensure that those value systems continue at home. You spend time with your children to ensure and listen to them, what they are saying. Gone are the days when we went home and kept quiet, and we were very vocal when we were with friends, but घर में सब चुप ही बैठते थे. आज के बच्चे नहीं बैठते. They speak their mind, and therefore I think it's a new era which I have seen. In the last decade, I mean, the world has moved under my feet. That I can assure you. So the sooner you realize this, the better it will be, and it will help us a lot to see that your child becomes a shining star when they pass through the class 12 or out of the Satya school. Let me also say that this school will be a school with difference. On April 1, each classroom will be a smart class. So all 36 classrooms will be smart classes. Hand on heart, I can tell you, I don't think a school in the National Capital Region who will have all classes as smart classes. There will be 1, 2, 4. We will ensure every child has one sport, if not more. They have to participate. They will have to continue doing that. And I know the parents are going to agitate. We may want to pick up the ones who are, if I may say, ahead in sports or ahead in other co-curricular activities, sometimes to stay back 30 minutes or come 30 minutes early. But you must also realize that we are taking the pain off your child for another 30 minutes in school. So the moment the children come home, all hell breaks loose. So what I'm trying to say here is, you will see a lot of changes. It's already in the work, in progress, and we'll continue to do. The other thing, we will be investing a huge amount in upskilling the teachers. Learning never stops. I think it is a myth when we say learning is for the young. It's not for me. The matter of fact is, the learning starts from me, and then it gets disseminated to everyone around. So we will be doing that. Teachers will be upskilled. Teachers will have technological upgradation to use the digital tools on education, and also ensure that each student is touched personally, is handheld personally by the teacher. I think the strength is still small, but we are going to go to 25 or 30 in a class, 25. So I don't see any reason why the teacher should not know every child by name, why he or she should not know what are the strengths of that child and what are the weak areas which needs development. And that is something which I will personally be focusing as the chair of the governing council, along with the eminent members which we have. And I believe when we are talking of beyond academics and looking at overall development, we want to produce good corporate citizens in Satyans. We want to ensure that they get a very strong platform. We want to ensure that we give them very, very strong wings, so they can pick up the, if I may say, sails of winds in their wings, soar high and touch the skies. That is the vision, and that is what this school will stand for. And I want each one of you to be the brand ambassador of Satya School. I have been hearing most of you, I have been interacting with you, and that feedback was very, very important for me. And I can tell you, forget about the past. I know there were issues, but you now need to, from this moment onwards, look at the positive change, which you will see, and we will need your partnership on that. Also, I believe, when I talk of the teachers, what is the job of a teacher if not to inspire? This is a quote I read in a tea mug which I was using one morning. Inside it was inscribed, the job of a teacher is, if not to inspire, I'm just missing the word. And I think that is something which every student, every pupil looks only up to the teacher. We will remember our teachers till the last day. They may forget their parents, they may forget their friends, but teacher is never forgotten. And the reason for that is because a teacher holds a hand, opens a mind, and makes sure that he or she touches a heart. And that touching heart is forever. And that's the journey which we will go forward to. And for the teachers, I must also say, don't look at teaching as a service, as a profession or a job. You are one of the strongest pillars of society, along with the parents, along with the society. And therefore, you cannot let that get weak. And teachers must lead by example. They have to walk the talk. That is one thing which I will be observing very highly focused manner. I know I'm going to cut down on my speech, but one thing I must also share. When we talk of values, we are also going to ensure that your children are not human beings. They are humane. And that's a huge difference of being a human being or a human. They must have a heart which beats for others. You should actually feel lucky, each one of you sitting in the room, including your kids. You have got this opportunity. You are blessed, truly blessed, that when you go out, when you achieve something in your career, you must lend a helping hand to the disadvantaged sections of the society. And I'm very fond of this quote I've talked about earlier also. There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. And that's exactly what Bharti does, in addition to the businesses. The Bharti Foundation, the change of ownership has happened from the society to a Bharti Foundation. The Bharti Foundation is owner of the school and the buck stops there. They're only the owners. Whatever they do is a journey which they have to do on their own. There is no reflection of this school. As a matter of fact, this school will be actually bringing teachers from those schools, the Satya Bharti or the government schools, to come and open their mind, see the opportunities, pick up the best learning, go back into the government schools. And let me also tell you, we broke the record this year. We've already crossed 1 million children this year. Bharti Foundation through the Satya Bharti School, the quality support program. And when I was shared with you, one of the programs which we started was a bagless day. So one day in a week, the children come without a bag. And on that day, it's a project. Hygiene, they can pick up anything. So 52 times in a year, they come without a bag. And this we did in one of the state governments. I am now, inundated with more state governments saying, please tell us what exactly is this. For example, in government schools, they don't have clubs. So we just started in Jammu clubs. And Jammu also being very difficult terrain. 2 months ago, I was there with my board. We went for a board meeting, and I happened to visit a school. And I didn't realize I'm visiting a school where Satya Bharti Foundation is already walked out of that building. I was blown away. The principals, the teachers, the students, what passion. And it's a government school. The projects, science projects, the value system, it was as if what we left, it was beyond that what we sort of gave. And this is something which is an ongoing journey. And therefore, it is but natural that your children must see that part of India. You have to be thinking on those lines, which helps you in becoming ethical, more humane in your approach when you run businesses, you are in leadership positions. So what I'm trying to say here is, just not good corporate Indian citizens, Satyas will need to become global citizens. And that is the responsibility of parents, teachers, the board, the management. And I am making my commitment, 200%. Niti and the team have given me a 200%. I just need 200% from the parents now. I'm belaboring that, but I think it is important. And in the end, I can only say that while we have very high qualified, very passionate teams, both teachers and the staff, we have started adding more teachers because as we start increasing the strength of the school, those will be required. And for students and for each one of you, I can only say that you need to keep smiling. Most of you are not smiling. You have seen me smiling when I'm talking, but most of you people just sit very seriously. And let me just give you a quote. A smile is happiness you will find right under your nose. And a day without laughter is a wasted day. So thank you very much and good luck. And I'm sure we will achieve it.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring address. It is always an honor to hear from you. I would now request our executive principal to kindly accompany Dr. Kiran Bedi. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
I would like to take this
By
opportunity.
the way, next time you will see a boy and a girl on stage.
I would like to take this opportunity to request our eminent chief guest, Dr. Kiran Bedi, to address the gathering with her valuable and inspiring words. Ma'am, I'm sure everybody has been eagerly waiting for this.
All of you smile. I think it's both the smile and the heart. I loved it. See, the best exercise for a heart is to bend down to help another. I think I loved it, Rakesh. I think one of the finest speeches I've heard of a chairman of a school and a board. So thank you, Chairman Sir, Mr. Mittal, for having set such wonderful, encouraging, visionary plan ahead for every parent. I think you've really delighted all the parents to say what the children are going to get. You've given them a vision, a total inspiration, and you've also focused on their contribution, their role. I will take over where Rakesh left. Mr. Mittal's family, I must tell you why this school's name is Satya. Can you guess? Yeah. What? His father's name. Mother's name. That's right. It's mom, dad. So this is a very, very philanthropic family. And they've been investing into education all over the country and such profoundly, qualitatively. And it's also not only taking India educationally youth ahead, but also technologically. As you've seen, they've been the first private sector for recently in technology. So this Mittal family is a very special family for this country, and we're very proud of them. And thank God that they're here, both in education and technology in India. As you know, Sunil, his elder brother, heads the Airtel, and Airtel is their project, and how they continue to grow and take this, and continue to invest further, while others follow them. They continue to grow. I will take over where Rakesh just left. I'm saying Rakesh because I've known them grow up and I've seen them, though he looks older than me. I can tease a brother, a cousin or a family, see. So even though he looks a little older, though he doesn't want to admit that, but hanging younger. But I also want to tell you his very good strength, which I think you must invite, Madam Principal, his wife, Vipi. She's a very, very good painter. And she only paints for herself. She doesn't want to have any honor for painting go public. You go and raid the house and bring them all. You need to have a gallery of her paintings. In fact, this is her school, so it's not going public. But she's an amazing painter, and I've seen her grow up painting from the school time. So therefore, Vipi is his wife, and a very passionate painter. Unparalleled. I have never ever seen such paintings come so live and so colorful, so full of life. So do that. इसकी पेंटिंग्स चुरा लीजिए और एक गैलरी बनाइए, अगर ना भी करे तो भी पुलिस को बुलाइए, मैं भी साथ में आ जाऊंगी। इसी Rakesh has told you about 200% from you as parents. Look, we are all, whoever we are product of our parents and school. Two things we are all product of. There's no denying this. The way we were groomed at home and the way, the kind of schooling we got. Those of us who got both and added our own 100% become 300%ers. Those of us who lost out in either of the three, that much become deficient. And they spend the rest of their life covering it up, catching up with this. So here is an opportunity he's giving you. School ज़िम्मेवारी ले रहा 100% की, आप भी ज़िम्मेवारी लेंगे 100% की. Put the ball in their court. Say तुम्हें 200% मिला, अब तुम भी शुरू हो जाओ. But I like the bagless day. It's a very nice idea. I think this is a great idea to spread nationwide. Bagless वाले दिन वो करो जो दिल करता है करने को. कभी सफाई करो स्कूल की, कभी प्लांटेशन करो, कभी खेलो, कभी म्यूजिक करो, कभी कुकिंग करो, सब जने श्रमदान करो, बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. आई डोंट नो आप बैकलेस डे वाले दिन क्या करते हैं, लेकिन आइडिया बहुत अच्छा है. आई गोइंग टू प्रमोट योर आइडिया. इट्स अ वेरी नाइस आइडिया. सो ये करो. द पॉइंट इज पुट इट इनटू देम, एंड ऑन दैट डे दे गो प्रॉब्ली क्लीन अप अ बस्ती. Take them to with masks on, take them to a basti and say that is when they will step down, look down and not look down, they will bow down to God's grace कि भगवान तुमने हमको ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा दिया और इन्होंने क्या गलती की जो इनको नहीं दिया, लेकिन हमें ज़्यादा दिया ताकि हमको ऐसा बड़ा करो, ऐसा लाइफ बनाओ जिसमें हम दूसरों के काम आ सकें. But it's a great idea. Parenting, if I would say, while the school now is fully in command and control, you will get it all as he said. He has shared his vision very well. Now the ball is in our court, and I will share with you just a few things about parenting, which I think will work, which should work, have worked with all of us. We've always had, those of us who've been groomed well, have had one meal with parents every day. Those of us. They've had either a lunch or a dinner with mother and father. And wherever they had grandparents with them, they had grandparents with them. ये एक पहला सीक्रेट. अगर हम लोग अपना एक मील जरूर खाएं बच्चों के साथ, बच्चे 7 बजे खा लेते, 8 बजे बच्चे को साथ मैं खाऊंगा. That means उस टाइम मैं मीटिंग और डिनर नहीं रखूंगा या रखूंगी. If you start taking one meal a day with your parents, and preferably the dinner, because lunch everybody's out, mom's out, others are out, I understand that. But those of us who are both working parents or busy parents, have it together as a family dinner, when there's no phone and there's no television, nothing else. It's only talking with them, sharing with them. अच्छा आप बताओ आज क्या सीखना है, इनकी बात सुनो, आज क्या सीखे, आज क्या हुआ, क्या क्या, ये नहीं झगड़ा हुआ, अच्छा ठीक झगड़ा हुआ, कैसे सॉल्व किया. So we are on solutions, we are on resolutions, we are on learning, and then on very subtle mentoring. आज उसने ना ये मुझे बोल दिया, तो सारे डिनर का माहौल खराब नहीं करना, बोल दिया ठीक, तो वो आपके जैसा नहीं है ना. अंडरस्टैंड करो उसको कि आपके जैसा नहीं है, शायद उसको शिक्षा नहीं मिली या उसको समझ नहीं है. चलो बच्चों इसको समझे कैसे करना है. That's humane when he talks about humanity in them. This is one meal a day if possible, to the extent possible. But at least the weekend must go with them. The dinner should, the Saturday, Sunday should mean a lot for the children. कि हम आज मामा डैडी घर में होंगे, आज हम लोग आज खानेंगे, तो कभी ये बनाए, कभी वो बनाए, कभी कोई सफाई करे, कोई टेबल लगाए. ये नहीं मम्मी लाए, नो, डैडी भी करें, मम्मी भी करें, हम भी करें और टेबल भी लगाएं. उसके बाद टेबल के बाद सफाई भी इकट्ठी करें, सब मिलके. ये नहीं फिर से चला गया तो कोई और करे. नो, हेल्प हाउस हेल्प. इफ यू हैव हाउस हेल्प, डू द हाउस हेल्प. यू सी, दिस इज लर्निंग बाय डूइंग. किताब से पढ़ने से नहीं होगा. You see why I'm saying? Because this is exactly what benefited me when I grew up. I grew up playing tennis with my father and mother on the court. Tennis was a family sport, and father was on the tennis court post lunch. He was a very good tennis player. He loved tennis. Money didn't matter to him. घर के होटल थे, सब छोड़ के चले जाते थे कि वहाँ मैंने टेनिस खेली. He was a tennis player. हम भी स्कूल से सीधा टेनिस कोर्ट पे पहुँचते थे. दोस्त माहौल, तब सिचुएशन अलग थी, ट्रैफिक अलग था, लेकिन तब दूसरे नहीं करते थे. जब ये माहौल था भी करने का, दूसरे नहीं करते थे. मेरी फैमिली करती थी, और जो हम लोग सीधा टेनिस कोर्ट पहुँचते थे. मम्मी घर से आते फ्लास्क में दूध लेके, जूस लेके, टेनिस की किट लेके, रैकेट्स लेके, हम स्कूल बैग लेके, मैं और मेरी छोटी बहन सब लोग वहाँ पहुँचते, कभी टोंगे में, कभी रिक्शे में, कभी साइकिल पे, लेकिन आधा रास्ते पे था क्लब. सो हम लोग इकट्ठे खेलते थे, उसके बाद इकट्ठे वापस जाते थे, फिर इकट्ठे ही खूब खाना खाते थे, डट के भूखे लगी होती थी, फिर होमवर्क भी खत्म करके आते थे टेनिस कोर्ट से, फिर हमें रेस्ट करा के मम्मी डैडी बोथ यूज्ड टू गो बैक टू द क्लब. तो हमें होमवर्क करा के, then my parents, mom now needed another rest. They both went back to the club. Mommy went to play badminton, daddy went to play chess or billiards. They were very good sports. So हम अपने बेड में आ गए. They would go for another hour and a half after we've had our food, and after that we are in bed. Friends, ऐसी अपब्रिंगिंग में और खाना खाते हुए, टेनिस खेलते हुए, आपस में बात करते हुए, ट्रैवल भी करते हुए, then we were also traveling along. The point here is, look at the kind of time investment got invested into me as my children. So there's no substitute, friends. You, as he very rightly said, ये नहीं अच्छे स्कूल में दे दिया, now it's delegated and it's now up to you. आपका हिस्सा कहाँ है? PTS जरूर attend करो. PTS, Parents Teacher Association, please find the time to attend. Please find the time to attend their ceremonies, their functions. The other day I was in a school function and the prizes started to get given. So parents were there, ऐसा ही session था. तो बच्चा आया, छोटा सा बच्चा अपना इनाम लिया. तो ऐसे नहीं, इसकी मम्मी और डैडी को भी बुलाओ, ये इनाम उनका है. उन्होंने इसको बच्चे को तैयार किया, ग्रूम किया, बुलाओ उसको. किसी की नानी आई, किसी की दादी आई, किसी की मम्मी आई, तो ऐसी के डैडी कहाँ है? किसी का डैडी भी आया, थोड़े थोड़े से. तो मैंने कहा अगली बार नहीं इनको इनाम मिलेगा बच्चों को जब तक दोनों नहीं आएंगे. जिन्होंने इनको बनाया, लाइक किया, उनकी फोटो खींचो. So they all had mom, dad, children, all of us. फंक्शन जरूर टाइम क्रॉस कर गया, आधा पौना घंटा क्रॉस कर गया. ऐसे ये तो क्रॉस करना ही था, क्योंकि आज नहीं क्रॉस कर सकते. लेकिन आज प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नहीं है ना. तो प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होती तो मैं जरूर क्रॉस कर देती. सच्ची I would have broken the rule, because I love to see parents recognized for what the children have achieved. And children must also feel grateful कि ये नहीं सिखाते तो मैं कैसे सीखता. So it's a gratitude between the parent child. बहुत important, बहुत important. Gratitude will come only when you invest time. When you invest time and they recognize my parent was leaving something less important, not more. I am most important. My mom, dad have left something, but I am most important. That means your office also gets a message. Your office also gets a message कि मेरे बच्चे का फंक्शन है, कुछ भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं हो सकता, आगे पीछे कर लो, लेकिन मैं आज इस वक्त अपने बच्चे के पास जाऊंगा. Moment you do that, I guarantee you nothing will stop this children from being the Satya ambassadors and national ambassadors. You and I are preparing our children for 2047. इन्होंने 2047 देखनी है. और अगर इंडिया उस वक्त नंबर 1 कंट्री वर्ल्ड बन सकती है, अगर ये बना दें, ये बनाएंगे. बड़े होकर आफ्टर ऑल कौन बना रहा है आज? कौन बना रहा है? कितने CEOs ऑफ द वर्ल्ड आज इंडियंस हैं. इन्होंने उनको कैसे बने वो, और कितना नाम कमा रहे हैं. कितना हिंदुस्तान आज G20 को क्यों देख रहा है, आज G20 की लीडरशिप को क्यों रिकग्नाइज कर रहा है? क्योंकि पोटेंशियल देख रहा है कि इंडिया के डेमोग्राफिक डिविडेंड में जो बड़े अच्छे स्कूलों के आएंगे, यूनिवर्सिटीज के, और लायक बड़े पेरेंट्स के बच्चे आएंगे, वो उनका कोई मुकाबला नहीं. Parenting in the West has gone for a toss, whereas parenting in India is taking deeper roots. आप वेस्ट में भी देख लो, कौन सा पेरेंट है ज्यादा जो अपने बच्चों में इन्वेस्ट करता है? इंडियन पेरेंट, चाइनीज पेरेंट, ये ऐसे पेरेंट्स इन्वेस्ट करते हैं अपने बच्चों में, दूसरे नहीं करते। उनमें वो लगन नहीं रही है, उनमें वो बहुत समझ नहीं रही है, पता नहीं कहाँ हुआ है, जीन्स में चेंजेस आ गई हैं। They are all busy into many other things, but they do not, and the children are also not accepting. Their schooling is also different, children, friends. Therefore, Indian roots ये जो deep होती जा रही है और होती रहे, क्योंकि जिस तरीके की हमारी एसोसिएशन, हमारे मैसेजिंग है, India has to be number 1 country in the world with 2047 with good parenting. Good schooling. हमारी schooling में भी बहुत फर्क आता जा रहा है। ये नहीं है कि सारी है। अगर मान लीजिए हमारी इस वक्त 600 मिलियन यूथ है, विमेन एंड यूथ है, तो इसमें अगर 300 मिलियन भी, 200 मिलियन भी, 100 मिलियन भी लायक बन जाए तो इंडिया का कई कंट्रीज की पॉपुलेशन से ज्यादा होगी। एक एक व्यक्ति ही तो चाहिए, एक एक सीईओ बनना कंपनी का। यू मार्क माय वर्ड्स, यू डोंट ओनली हैव ऋषि सुनक, नॉट वन, बहुत सारी कंट्रीज में जहां इंडिया माइग्रेट करके जा चुका है, आने वाले सालों में देखना वो बने होंगे कंट्रीज के हेड, क्योंकि उनमें लियाकत है। ऋषि इज अ प्रोडक्ट आल्सो ऑफ हिज पेरेंटिंग, एंड सी द गर्ल इज अ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ her parenting in Bangalore and the boy is a product of, and how grateful he is to his parents for what he is today. So I would say ball is in the court of you all, every mother, every father. Find the time to eat a meal, have a meal together, and also help them organize while the school will take care of their habits. Habits like go back home, put your things in order, make your bed, do your homework, do your timetable. I want to give you quickly a few things before I close. Let's go this bit. Few things which came on the social media. Which is very good. That's for the school. I've had enough share of the parent talk. Now a little bit for the students. This came on the social media and I loved it. And I've actually preserved it for you. And it said, what I needed to learn in high school. Now children, if you're listening, children's parents are listening. You only listening. President listening. So they're all listening. Okay, children, listen to me. Then these are my last few words before I call off. Number 1, it said what I needed to learn in high school. Number 1, public speaking. Public speaking. I see public speaking, as he very said. Combine the girls and the boys. Everybody should be a public speaker. Train them on public speaking. And you know what? One of the very good ways of public speaking is just, if Rakesh told you bagless day, I would say a teaching day. 10th standard should teach the 2nd standard. 5th standard should teach the primary. Why not? Why don't we do a teaching day on that day? कि बड़ा क्लास छोटी क्लास को पढ़ाएगा, उससे क्या होगा? कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स जबरदस्त बनेगी, रिविजन भी होने लगेगी और गुरु भी बनने लगेगी, गुरु शिष्य प्रत्येक ग्रेटिट्यूड भी आने लगे। पब्लिक स्पीकिंग इस तरीके से आएगी, ऐसे नहीं आएगी। वो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग ही तो है। सेकंड, पर्सनल फाइनेंस। Second thing to learn when you are children is personal finance. ये नहीं जितना पैसा दे दिया नहीं। Your pocket money is 100 rupees. 10 rupees will go into your saving. You will save for the future. 90 rupees will go if you've given 100 rupees. Then 10 is going into saving. 90 plan for the day. Plan for the month. क्या लेना है तुम्हें? क्यों लेना है? कहाँ पर सस्ता मिलेगा? Right? Quality कहाँ से मिलेगी? You will plan your finance. ये भी 100 rupees पर और 100 rupees मिलेंगे, फिर और 100। ये plan personal finance को manage करना। बैंक अकाउंट तो हो ही गया, जनधन अकाउंट खुल जाएगा, तो जनधन में सेव करो। Your saving for retirement begins now. That's called personal finance. Third is writing stories. Write stories. Get them into write. आज की story लिख के लाना। जो भी story मन में आती लिख के लाओ। Get them to write stories. Writing stories. And you will realize कौन are born writers, कौन are born storytellers, right? So this is, and let them tell the story to their parents, and that is throwing up their imagination as imagination spreads. Third is writing stories. Fourth is critical thinking. Critical thinking, एक चीज मैं skip कर गई जान के, but I'll tell you that. Critical thinking is very important. Critical thinking would mean not straight. What is critical thinking? I think Rakesh will tell us more. What is critical thinking, Rakesh? Out of the box. Innovative.
Going beyond what you
Going beyond what?
what you have in your mind.
What you have in mind. Yeah. That means it's dissecting. Critical thinking would mean, also if I'll add to what he said, is, I think you all would have a better solution, better answer. But critical thinking is not just straightforward thinking, ye ho gaya, theek hai. Dissect it, ye kyun hua? Analyze it. It's analyzing all the time to make it, analyze it. Analysis is very important about critical thinking. कि ये जो भी हुई, what are the possible solutions and why is this happened? Where are the options available? That means you are applying your intellect to a particular issue and then finding solution. You're not letting things getting accepted as they are. Critical thinking. Then comes conflict resolution. Conflict resolution is not Ukraine and Russia. Conflict resolution पहले घर की बात है, friends में बात, उसने मेरे से ये किया, उसने मुझे ये किया. How do you resolve it? That is where, friends, you will resolve it over dinner or in your conversations as parents. Conflict resolution is very, very important as a course in schools. Children come back to say उसने मुझे किया, bully किया, तो मैं क्या करूँ? उसने मुझे ये किया. So I think conflict resolution is very, we learn it at a very high cost as we grow up. We were never taught conflict resolution. We used to resolve conflicts by trial and error. Without losing friends, how do we resolve a conflict? So conflict resolution. Seventh, art of selling. Art of selling and good customer service. Now, you're not selling anything, but selling your idea. How do you sell your idea? How do you promote your idea? How do you get your idea acceptable and respected? Art of selling, you can choose another word. These are all courses for all of you. Then comes how to negotiate. So, if you want the teacher to hear you out or your friend to hear you out, how do you negotiate? You want a good friend and you want to have a session with them. How do you negotiate? Or you have an event, you want to invite a person for a birthday party. How do you negotiate? Time-wise, transport. How do the parents accept it? How do you negotiate? Why should he come to your house for that event? So how do you negotiate? I'm looking at only childlike negotiation. I'm not looking at big. It's school. It's school, it's not college. So I'm addressing parents concerning schools. Then project management. They all have projects. How do they manage a project? How do they make a timeline? How do they make a timeline? And how do they stick to a timeline? This is all coming in schooling. So these are not alien, this is not foreign to us. Then comes taking good notes. If you see how children take notes, some don't, some do. So when such events happen, ask the children to come with a paper and a pencil and take notes. So many nice ideas will come. That means their journal starts. It's maintaining a journal. Making notes and taking a journal. Then comes how to give a feedback. How do you give a feedback? कैसे feedback देंगे? कि मैं teachers will ask, अच्छा बेटा, आप समझ गए, you understood. How do you stand up? So, आपने जो कहा ना वो गलत था. उसने भी जो कहा था गलत था. मैं अब आपको बताता हूँ. This is not a feedback. Feedback is, thank you for what you said. Thank you for what he said. I learned this from you. I learned this from you. But I need to learn this more. Ma'am, can we learn this little more? Can you please explain this more? It's a feedback. But it's not. See what happens on television debates. How we run each other down. ये वो भी गलत, ये ऐसा गलत, उसके बीच में इंटरव्यू कर. सुन लिया. Thank you. You made a wonderful. आपने बहुत अच्छा बोला. आपने भी बड़ा अच्छा बोला. मैं उसकी कदर करती हूँ. लेकिन मेरा भी व्यू ये है. So it's a very important. How do you do this good manners feedback? Feedback can become criticism. Feedback can be annoying. But the way you put the children, that's learning the art of negotiation and feedback. Most important, which I loved this last, that was the last, is music. He talked sports, I agree with you. Every child must get a sport of their life, whichever sport they want. चाहे फुटबॉल खेल रहे हो, चाहे बैडमिंटन खेल रहे हो, चाहे टेबल टेनिस खेल रहे हो, चाहे सिर्फ जॉगिंग कर रहे हो, कोई ना कोई स्पोर्ट लेके ही जाना है, क्योंकि बड़े होके उस स्पोर्ट को उसके साथ जुड़े रहना है। और जब भी टीम मेंबर होगा, कोई ना कोई स्पोर्ट्स encourages another aspect of your brain, and that also makes you a greater leader, because more decision making, decisiveness, promptness, etc. comes from sports, while IQ comes from books. The EQ also comes a lot of from sports. Therefore sport is a must, and I completely endorse it. मैंने बहुत स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट्स देखे हैं, ताली बजाने वाले मुझे अच्छे नहीं लगते। वो ताली बजाने वाले खेल क्यों नहीं रहे? ताली बजाने वाले चंगा अच्छा 10 चक्कर लगाओ, फिर 10 चक्कर लगाओ, ताली नहीं बजानी। You have a rounds, you can do a walkathon, jogathon, लेकिन तुमने घर बैठना नहीं है ऑडिटोरियम में, तुमने भी भागना है, यहाँ वॉक करना है। मैं लास्ट आ जाऊंगी, कोई बात नहीं, तुमने वॉक करना है, उसको याद रहेगा। मैं ताली नहीं बजाता, मैं भी आसपास। So one is sports is a must because it's a lifelong quality. And last, very important, is music. Please, there is no life without music. So any instrument one learn. Why? Because they'll all be members of the groups. तो क्या गाएगा? मैं गा सकता हूँ, गाओ। मैं ये बजा सकता हूँ, मैं सितार बजा सकता हूँ, मैं हारमोनियम। एक देखो, this is what I lost out of my life is music. I don't want you children to lose out. If you ask me anything you lost out, yeah, my school only taught me needlework. My Catholic school in Sacred Heart Amritsar, needlework. अरे मुझे needlework मुझे नहीं चाहिए, मुझे म्यूजिक सिखा दो। मैंने जिंदगी भर कोई स्टिचिंग टेलरिंग नहीं करनी, मैंने ना ही knitting करनी, ना मैंने एम्ब्रॉयडरी करनी, मैं उसमें इंटरेस्टेड नहीं थी, मैं तो भाग जाती थी क्लास से। I ran away from that class twice and I was caught twice. Third time मैं knit करा के नानी जी से करा के कहा, देखो स्वेटर बना दिया। Because I'm not interested in knitting and stitching. But if you had put me into guitar and music, I would have loved it. और अब तक मैं गिटार बजाती। और इतने सारे सेशंस हुए मेरी पुलिस एकेडमी में हुए, अपलाने में ट्रेनिंग में, कुछ गाना नहीं मुझे आता, कोई मुझे म्यूजिक नहीं आता, और मैं दूसरों को ताली बजाती। Why? Because मुझे स्कूल ने नहीं सिखाया। टेनिस तो सिखा दी मेरे माँ बाप ने, लेकिन स्कूल ने म्यूजिक नहीं सिखाया। स्कूल ने बाकी चीजें सिखा दी, all the other things I've mentioned. So why? This is the time. You are at a wonderful time of the lives of your children. बहुत कुछ बना सकते हो, स्कूल भी बनाएगा, आप भी बनाओगे, ये बन जाएंगे, फिर ये आपको बनाएंगे, समाज को बनाएंगे, देश को बनाएंगे। यही था मकसद इस भारती सत्या स्कूल का। धन्यवाद।
I am privileged to invite on stage a lady of immense courage and creativity. I request our Vice Principal and our Student Council President to escort ma'am on stage.
Good morning, everyone. Initiative by Satya School to recognize and reward the efforts of our school students who have done exceptionally well in their board exams. I request Riya Vasan to come forward with her parents. Riya Vasan is being awarded with a cash reward of rupees 10,000 for scoring is being awarded with a cash reward of rupees 5,000 for scoring 92.4% in her 10th grade board examination 2021. May I request her mother to come on stage and collect the cash prize on her behalf. Heartiest congratulations, ma'am. Gupta is being awarded with a cash reward of Rs 5,000 for scoring 92% in her 12th grade board examination. May I request her mother to please come on her behalf and collect the prize. Okay, the father is also there. Congratulations. Congratulations, proud parents. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neeti ma'am. Thank you.
Of the day to the parents, grandparents, teachers, principal of the school, and I can't see the students of course here. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of the annual day celebrations of this school. Actually, annual day celebration allows the school to celebrate another year of its being, students' achievements in all spheres like curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Throughout the year, I wish the school, parents and students all the success in all the spheres of life. I have few messages to share with the parents. The first thing is that, especially post-COVID, what I have observed while visiting different schools, that the social health of the students is really in bad shape. Along with the physical, mental, emotional health, there is another question which is very important for the growth and overall development of the child is the social. So now the social being, now how do we develop that? In the school when the students are coming, of course, I have seen the students now like having a 1, 2 odd friends, not mixing up with all. So the social question somewhere I'm really worried about, because this generation of the students is our future. This is the future pillars of our country. And if the social health gets disturbed, I'm really worried about that. I request the parents, at least the students, allow them to pick up one sports activity or some activity where after the school maybe they meet people, they are gatherings, do take them to the gatherings. What's happening that the parents are going to attend the functions, but the students or their wards are at home, not wanting to go along with the parents. I mean, they are a happy family, a kind of a small family, but not interacting with others. They are not learning how to adjust with the people, the main qualities of patience. These kind of things I find are getting amiss somewhere. So request that the must take care of the social health of the students. Second message that I have to communicate to the parents is the lacking of the moral values amongst the students, and especially for the teachers. If you have heard of, most of us in our times used to say it every day, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Par Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Means हम अपने गुरु को, अपने टीचर को परमात्मा से भी ऊपर का दर्जा देते हैं, but somewhere, somehow, deterioration of these respect for the teachers is gone somewhere. I have this with my vast experience of life in different careers that I had. I have observed that the people or the students who did not respect their teachers, they might have been any good, would never succeed in life. Kindly do teach your wards to respect the teachers, whatever little they know. You also know, and I also know, they at least know more than what our ward knows. So don't criticize the teachers in front of your students. So this is the second message, and the third message I would like to share with you is of the smart working. Gone are the days when we used to talk that work hard, there's no shortcut to success. Now it is not only the hard working. With the kind of technology and the kind of things which are, it is a smart work. So teach your wards how to work smartly. Just grabbing a book and sitting overnight would not make your child score better. So it is the smart work you need to teach your children how to work smartly. And the last but not the least, I would also like to share with you that the parent support is very important, as ma'am had also mentioned. I have seen this again with my experience I am sharing with you people. The parents who have spent quality time with their wards, quality time, I mean they have scheduled something nicely their day, have excelled in their lives. I have seen students with, I mean, great acumen for different kind of skills, but could not excel in their lives because the parents were too busy in their own lives to get engaged with their students. So I request you to give more quality time to your wards, and must talk on the daily basis to your wards that what's happening in their lives. Suddenly a surprise comes, kind of a thing for the parents they could have never imagined. Now it's very important with a few more things that has come to our observation, especially as a district education officer, we get a lot of information that I mean from the different sources. You must check your students' school bags. Surprise checks, like the schools have the surprise checks on the bags. I request ma'am also that have a surprise check, and that surprise check should happen of all the students at one go. Teachers going to all the classes at the same time, and this is very important to take care of wards. With this, I would like to conclude my speech by extending special thanks to the school management, school principal for making me part of this August gathering. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an enthralling speech. It's our pleasure to have you amidst us today.
Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything.
I agree, Tanishka. Music is a global language that is produced by the rhythmic arrangements of sounds. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace and abolishing strife.
It has no boundaries and connects people. Let us now witness a lyrical performance by our school choir.
A splendid performance by our magical students.
Our school, our alma mater, is like a splendid garden where beautiful flowers are planted.
We are these flowers and we are nurtured with love, watered with knowledge and manured with hard toil of our mentors and our parents.
And as each flower is unique, every student is unique.
And this diversity makes everyone special.
So we have convened the flair of our students together.
To present before you
UNTAKA, a wishful journey.
UNTAKA is a Swahili word which means wish fulfilling.
Yes, the journey of fulfilling our wishes.
To spice up the whole show, we have added some jaw-dropping dance performances, nail-biting intense drama, adventure, magic, and much more.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as we take you to this spectacular journey.
UNTAKA!
सुनाई कहानियों का सुनहरी चमकती सितारों के कतारों का.
The power of stories is unmatched. Folklore, mythology, facts and fiction are all an inevitable part of our journey called life.
The sparkle of fire is the witness of your worth, and the silent flounce of the water is a witness of your softness.
The sunrise in the east and the sunset in the west is a witness of your rhythm.
The rhythmical movement of the moon is a witness of your perfections. Life is a ticket to the greatest show on earth. And as they say,
the show must go on. We are one,
but we are many.
And from all lands on earth we come.
We share a dream
and sing with one voice.
I am, you are.
We're all humans.
We're all tellers of stories.
We're all singers of songs.
So we all dance the drumbeat
and we all clap along.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, what's this? Where is my wand? Oh, oh. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Swoosh, whoosh, and a poof.
Oh my God, where am I? Why is so quiet here? Who got me here? I was fighting for my country. My country needs me.
Same here. I was also serving my nation. It was so intense. What's happening?
क्यों? कैसे? कब शुरू होती है जंग? स्वार्थ की तकरार पर दुनिया होती जाती है तंग. War. Is war that important? Food for thought. Swoosh, whoosh, and a poof.
Oh, where am I? Who brought me here? I had an important presentation scheduled.
Yeah, and I had to go for a birthday party. Dad, you were supposed to drop me. Don't say again that I am too busy like always.
But I don't have time. I'm always working catering to your demands, and I'm doing this all just for you.
Look who's talking. As if you ever had any time for your family. You're always in a rush.
As if anyone cares. You all have been busy in uprooting trees, polluting water, and whatnot.
Ooh, the drama. Whoosh, whoosh, and a poof.
Help me. Please help me. My arm is hurting.
#accident.
मुझे भावना की जगह नहीं, टूटने पर भी आस नहीं, तुम्हें मदद मांगते हुए उठे हाथ दिखते नहीं. ये कौन सी दुनिया है? ये कौन सा देश है? क्या दुनिया ऐसी है हमारी? It's a miracle.
Wow.
I'm healed.
She's healed.
What is?
But wait, how did you do it?
That is for me to know and for you to find out.
Oh, please.
इन्हीं हाथों का कमाल है कि कर दिया धरती को बेहाल है। हर इंसान दिखता लाचार है। और दिखाऊं तुम्हें और तुम्हें, तुमने इस धरा का किया क्या हाल है।
Who are you? Why have you brought us here?
We don't want to know all of this.
हम तो चले।
अरे रुको तो जरा, सुनो तो जरा, देखो तो जरा।
क्या देखें, क्या सुने और क्यों रुके?
ये दुनिया हमने ही बनाई है, हमने ही रचाई है और हमने ही मिटाई है।
मिटाई है? So has everything come to an end?
No, my friend. None can say this is the end. Whoosh, whoosh, and poof.
Many years ago, way back in the dream time, there was a frog named Tidalik. Tidalik was a giant frog and was much bigger than any of the other frogs throughout the land. Because he was so big, he was often much too greedy. One day, Tidalik became very thirsty. So he decided to go to the water hole to drink water. He drank and drank until he finished all the water in the big communal water hole. All the other animals were very upset that he had left no water for them. Oh, I'm so thirsty. How could you do this to us, darling? Oh, Mama, I'm so thirsty. Please get me some water. Why did darling drink all the water? Yes, darling, you only thought about yourself. What are the rest of us supposed to do? We're not even one drop of water left. How will we survive without water? Tirati the koala, Miran the kangaroo, Lauren the lioness, and many more get together and think of a solution after much deliberation. They decided to make the Dalek the laugh. Lauren the lioness was chosen for the start. My name is Lauren and I need water from the Dalek. I'm feeling very tired. With whatever strength I'm left, I will try my best to make him laugh. Let me call my friends koalas. Come on, koalas.
Oh, come on, man.
I like to move it, I like to move it.
But the truth is words, Lauren didn't give up. He called his other friends kangaroos. Nothing seemed to be working. Finally, Lauren and his friends performed a very funny dance and the frog eventually laughed.
Y la cosa suena, y la cosa suena. Scooby-Doo papa, y el boom 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 boom, y el boom 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 boom. Y la cosa suena, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papa, y el boom 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 boom, y el boom 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 boom, y el boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom. Y la cosa suena ra, 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 ra. Scooby-Doo papa, y el boom 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 boom. Scooby-Doo, papá, y el boom, 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 boom. Tú quieres jugar, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres jugar, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres jugar, Scooby-Doo, papá, y el boom, 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 boom. Y el boom, 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 boom. Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo, papá, y el boom, 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 boom. Y el boom, 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 boom. Y el boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Y la cosa suena ra.
Lorican and his friends danced the funniest dance that anyone had ever seen. And suddenly, the corners of the Dalek's mouth began to tremble, and he let out a huge, loud laugh.
This was amazing.
What a world would it be if everyone uses the available resources judiciously?
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
I always share my toys with everyone.
Aww.
अब जरी ना दिमाग की बत्ती.
Hey, do you really think sharing is caring? Yeah. Please, are we really so naive? Life is a struggle. We need to fight for rights.
Oh, don't worry. Be happy. Come, I'll take you on to our next journey.
Journey?
Whoosh, whoosh, and a push.
In a small town in Tanzania, Yella is a 9-year-old boy who lives in Tanzania. Every day, he walks to school, which is quite far from his house. The Timi River flows through his town. His parents are farmers and they live in a small hut along with Grandma Rajappa and younger brother Malla. Yella and Malla would laugh and play, fight and shout out all the time. They were enjoying their childhood to the fullest. Look, Rajamma, there are clouds in the sky. They are turning grey. Yes. Look at the moon. They are singing with joy. Yes. Rajamma, what a beautiful weather. What's that, Yella? Oh, I think it's a kite. Yes, it indeed was a kite. It began to descend slowly down and landed near Yella's feet. A beautiful blue kite. The kite was divided into 4 parts by thin wooden frames. On the top left were tiny stars and white. Below it was a crescent moon. On the top right was a huge yellow circle, a stunning sun. Below it was blue waves of water. Yippee! Rajamma, look what I got from the sky. Yes! The universe is on the kite. The universe must have given it to you. This kite is very special. I will keep this kite with me forever. I think you should leave it in the sky. No. Fine, you keep it. When you want something to happen, write on it and send it back. Your wish will come true. Will it? Yes. Your wish will come true, but don't get greedy.
The land where civilization forgot. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
with his wish-fulfilling kite. Yella named it UNTAKA, which means wish in Swahili. Everybody wished for yummy apples to desserts to money. List was endless. Yalla, please can you give me some apples from your kite? Yalla, please give me some cake. Me too. No. Malla, the younger brother, kept pestering Yella for new wishes every day. Then one day, Malla fell ill. His fever was so high that everyone thought he might not survive. It was hard for Yella to see his brother suffer. He was sitting under the tree, thinking about his brother, and suddenly he got an idea. I got an idea. I'm sending UNTAKA to the sky to save my brother. Malla, wake up. I'm writing to the universe so that you get better soon. Will the universe listen to us? Yes, I told you. UNTAKA is a wish-fulfilling kite. Yella wrote his special wish on the kite and gripped it with both hands. He took a deep breath and tossed it gently into the wind. That night, Yella clutched Malla's hand and sat tightly beside him. The next morning, when they woke up, he was full of anticipation. Malla, wake up! Are you all better? It worked! I am finally better! Thank you, Yella. It is no magic. It is the love of your brother, the blessings of your family, and the sheer resilience that helped you to recover. Let's all celebrate the joy of small blessings that we enjoy in life.
It is one's faith in a relationship that nurtures the soul of love and trust.
I think you're right. All my life, I've been running after material gains. I ignored my wife, my kid, and all my friends.
Dad, don't be so harsh on yourself.
Love binds us together. Selfie time.
I promise I'll take care of you now.
Frodo, come on, let's go to our next journey.
Ooh la la, I can see the excitement.
What do you keep on picking up in your bag?
That is for me to know and for you to find out. Swoosh, whoosh, wonderful.
Wow! Your flowers are so beautiful, Suraj. How? How did you do it, Suraj? Our flowers never grow as big as yours. What is your secret? I have no secret. I cared a lot about my garden and give all my trees and flowers just what they need to grow. That is all. Oh, Suraj, enough of your garden and flowers. Come with us to the village. Yes, Suraj, come with us. We hear news of something important that will be announced by the royal family today. My father says that the king, Gajendra Pratap Singh, GPS, will make an announcement to all the people. It must be important. Everybody has been national guard. Even the children are supposed to be there. Suraj, leave your garden for a while and come with us. Come on. Yes, let's go.
how to choose the next emperor. Then one day in early spring, as he wandered through his garden, he came up with a most marvelous plan.
My dear courtiers, I am getting old. It is time for me to name a successor. I have no heir. I have given this matter much thought.
Perhaps, Maharaj, they will be expecting you to choose from amongst your closest counselors.
My successor must be chosen from among the purest of my people. I have decided to choose a child.
But Maharaj, how can you be so sure that the child will have the wisdom to rule the nation? The courtiers are seen whispering and talking in hushed tones. The king ignores the chatter and announces that the next king will be chosen by the flowers. Flowers? How is it possible? I can't believe this. Each child was given seeds in a year's time. The child who would present the most beautiful flowers from the seeds would be named the next king of the Pink City. Time passes by.
The children are collected in Suraj's garden with their pots.
Look at my flowers, Suraj. Leela, not only yours, but mine have also grown so well.
Mine are the best, bigger than yours.
But mine haven't grown at all. I wonder, what will I show to Maharaj in such a short time left? The day finally arrived when the king had to name his successor. King shakes his head and frowns in dismay as he inspects each flower pot one by one. Finally, he approaches Suraj.
Why have you brought me an empty pot?
I planted a seed you gave me, Maharaj. I tended them with care, but these did not sprout. I tried changing the soil and changing the light. I tried everything I knew to do, but these did not sprout. So today, I have brought you an empty pot without any flowers. It was the best I could do.
I have found him. I have found the one person worthy for being emperor.
The friends around Suraj have mixed expressions on their faces. A few are jealous, a few shocked, while others are embarrassed as they know that their lie has been caught.
What is your name, young man?
My name is Suraj, Maharaj.
I admire you, young boy, for facing me bravely today with just an empty pot. He has shown great courage. You see now, someone who has proved his honor
Just like a seed, a child holds the power to becoming something truly magnificent, a man of honor and inner strength.
Such virtues are worthy of admiration and practice.
Hey, do you really think life is sorted with such values? Do these values really help you in becoming a successful human?
Well, I'm least bothered, my friend. I think the future will hold great surprises for us. Emerging technologies, industrial robots, technological advancements at a fast pace are paving the way for our bright future.
It's true.
Future is always bright. Let's go and enjoy.
Future! I want to see the future!
But how?
Hey, did you forget? We have a magic man. Frodo can take us there.
Yeah.
What are you doing there? Take us to the future.
I got bored with your mortal realization. And you wanna go to the future?
Yep.
We'll see about that. Swoosh, whoosh, and a poof.
It's the thought of being young when your heart just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it. When it all seems like sprung, sing along to our joy, into that feeling we're just getting started. When the lights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind, just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye.
I say, the future is always bright.
Yeah, decision well taken.
Welcome to the future.
Whoa,
These
this
things
is a
talk.
talk?
What year is it?
We are in the 22nd century.
22nd century?
Well, the future is all fine, but I'm hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
Hungry, here, take this capsule and you will be sorted for a year.
I am not sick. I am hungry. I want to eat something yummy.
This is no ordinary capsule. This is future food.
Food? Really? Only a capsule for survival?
That's so boring.
And hey, why is everyone dressed in these strange costumes?
Yeah.
We all wear this here for oxygen. Man has used all natural resources. We are left with no oxygen, no water.
What?
No water? No oxygen? No food?
Oh, this is too much to handle. Everything appears so dull and grey. I want my previous life back. I want to go back to my family.
Same.
Family? What is that? We just have one master.
What?
No family. This was the worst decision of my life. I want to go back.
Me too.
Gen Z, am I right?
Frodo, save us.
Save us, Frodo.
Take us back.
So indecisive.
Frodo, save
Now you
us.
want to go back to the present?
Yes.
Decide once and for all.
Yeah, take us back.
Fine. Swoosh, whoosh, and go.
We're back.
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'm alive. When you bless the day, I just drift away. All my worries die. I'm glad that I'm alive.
काला आसमां है, बादल भी मैला है, घुटता है दम यहाँ जो धुआं धुआं फैला है। फैक्ट्री हो, केमिकल हो, चूल्हा हो या कार हो, पोल्यूशन की मार से बच्चे क्यों बीमार हो। थोड़ी हवा दे, ताज़ी हवा दे।
What made us think that the future is always bright?
Yeah.
We learned so many things in this journey.
Yeah, like we learned sharing from Tidalik.
And Suraj was my favorite. He took my heart away with his honesty. Honesty for sure is the best policy.
Yeah.
UNTAKA passed the message of love, care, affection, and bonding. A family is like music with some high and some low notes, but it's always a beautiful song.
Correct, my friend. But what have we all done to our present?
Global warming's not the thing of tomorrow.
Trees and animals are all in sorrow.
Only if mothers could talk.
On our house door, she would knock.
Lives are crying because Earth is dying.
Earth is dying.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic, my friend. High theory of hope on the horizon.
Huh?
Follow me.
Can you see it?
La 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 la. This very body is soil. My body, your body, everybody is just soil body. Soil is, it turns death into life. Depleted soils will not quench the fire of hunger. Unquenched hunger can burn the very world. This is a generational responsibility. Save soil. Let's make it happen.
drop. चलो बचा ले धरोहर पुरानी कि तेरा मेरा पानी. Drop, drippity drop. चलो बदल दे कहानी कहानी बचा ले निशानी. Drop, drippity drop. पूछे कि धरती तब कहाँ से थी, नदी रो रही थी तब कहाँ से थी. स्वच्छता और पानी हमको बचानी है ये जिंदगानी. स्वच्छता और पानी हमको बचानी है ये जिंदगानी.
Finally, people are owning up.
Now I have understood the importance and essence of our president. But who's responsible for all this?
We, my dear, we have ruined it all.
Yes, we are responsible for our plight.
Yeah, that's the harsh reality.
Is technology to be blamed for all this?
No, technology is not good or bad, for it knows no ethics or principle.
Human recklessness is a disease which is raging in modern society.
Whenever science makes a new discovery, the devil in us grabs it, while the angel argue how to best use it.
ये कैसा द्वंद्व है मन में, ये कैसा भ्रम है. करूं तो क्या करूं, कहाँ जाऊं, कहाँ सुकून पाऊं. ये भी सच है और वो भी सत्य था. आखिर ये कैसा द्वंद्व है.
nature, the massacre by man, overpowering greed and vanity for pride, crumbling values and shattering emotions.
But still, I am hopeful, as today I have witnessed love, caring, sharing, embracing and celebrating.
But hey, where is Frodo? The one who showed us the true picture.
Yeah, where is he? And who is he?
Does he have some magical powers?
Here I am, my friend. And you all are wondering now, who am I? Some saint, some preacher, or maybe a teacher. No, my friends, I am none. Even though I do have magic powers, I am just one of you, or maybe you.
Us?
There lives an angel and a demon, a black and a white in each one of us. But then there is hope. And hope enables us to see the light despite all darkness around us. Hope is the only thing that can help us get through the toughest and darkest times.
Frodo, what do you have in this bag?
These, my friends, are the virtues that make life on earth worth living. Love, care, sharing, togetherness, courage, embracing, and celebrating.
Together, together, everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. All together, together, each other, every time. Together, together. Come on, let's do this right. Here and now, it's time for celebration. Finally figured out
total of deficiency.
So, Anik, are we culminating the event?
No, my friend, none can say that this is the end. Picture तो ही बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
with arms and legs.
Very rightly said, Ekansh. Perfect dance, perfect music, perfect expression, and perfect moves.
All in all, an absolutely enthralling and power-packed performance. They definitely deserve a thunderous applause.
Gratitude turns what we have into enough. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity.
It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow.
On this note, I would like to invite our Vice Principal, Ms. Deepika Chaudhary, to propose a formal vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to everyone, and I think this show deserves a louder round of applause. And then before I vote of thanks. Thank you so much. Paper is very essential for vote of thanks, I guess, so that I don't miss out on so many important links, which have been very, very instrumental in putting up a show like this. Therefore, kindly pardon me if I keep looking into my paper time and again. Gratitude is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. And today, when I stand before you, I am truly, truly, truly grateful to every person present in the Audi, backstage, starting from ground floor. Everybody has put their heart and sweat into what we have presented today. What a spellbinding show it was. I consider it an absolute privilege to propose vote of thanks today. The show has been a result of days of preparation and practice. The entire school machinery has been working 24/7 to make this event possible. Firstly, I am thankful to Almighty for giving us the spirit and the conviction to put up this show. I would also like to thank a host of teams, people without whom we couldn't have accomplished this humongous task. My coordinators, Ms. Ritika and Ms. Hanu, their readiness, commitment, dedication, and never say die attitude has been instrumental in putting up this show. Thank you so much. Overall production in charges, theatre directors, screencraft team, dance and music production team, costumes, makeup heads, light and sound department, communication and guest coordination team, promotion and social media crusaders, and our kitchen partners. My address would be incomplete without thanking our teachers, backbone of the system. Can we have a huge round of applause for them? Without you all, trust me, we can accomplish nothing. From the deep abyss of my heart, I extend gratitude to each one of you. Our pillars of support, housekeeping and security team and operations team, they outshine their own self every time any challenge comes their way. With folded hands, I wish to extend our love and appreciation on behalf of all of us. Ms. Neeti Bhalla Saini has been a never-ending source of inspiration for each one on the campus. You are truly a mentor who knows the way and shows the way. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our chairman, Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, his magnanimous persona, wealth of experience, and passion for his work is infectious. His vision is driving the whole machinery which you see here today. Thank you, sir, for always guiding us. And parents, how can I not thank you for bearing a lot of reasonable and some unreasonable demands, entertaining late night WhatsApp messages if we forget something, and also for supporting us in entry for 2 only. Thank you so much. With that, we come to the end of the show. With folded hands, I wish to extend our love and appreciation on behalf of all of us. Ms. Neeti Bhalla Saini has been a never-ending source of inspiration for each one on the campus. You are truly a mentor who knows the way and shows the way. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our chairman, Mr. Rakesh Bharti Mittal, his magnanimous persona, wealth of experience, and passion for his work is infectious. His vision is driving the whole machinery which you see here today. Thank you, sir, for always guiding us. And parents, how can I not thank you for bearing a lot of reasonable and some unreasonable demands, entertaining late night WhatsApp messages if we forget something, and also for supporting us in entry for 2 only. Thank you so much. With that, we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.